Focusing on remembering and honoring Indigenous culture is what the members of Buffalo Trail Public School Divisions plan on doing this Indigenous History Month. Here's Sarah Baker.
Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me on today to talk about this very important month, National Indigenous History Month.
It's all about remembering the legacy this month of residential schools, and it is important. How do you think youths are affected by that legacy today?
I'm going to refer back to the Chief Commissioner's words from the Truth and Reconciliation Commission. And Senator Murray Sinclair indicated that reconciliation is about memorializing those who were victims of a great wrong. And it's important to remember so we learn from it. And how are our students impacted? Our students are learning from this, so we are able to celebrate our Indigenous people within the province, within Canada, and ensure that we don't do that wrong again.
Do you think that there's a way that Indigenous education can be better in our current system?
I am so proud of the work that our staff does at Buffalo Trail Public Schools, because they use all the months of the year, not just National Indigenous History Peoples Month, but they definitely embed the knowing, the doing, the understanding of our Indigenous people within their curriculum. They do great celebrations, great awareness, great lesson plans to ensure that this is a topic of discussion and learning throughout the school year. So how can it be better? I think it can just be enhanced and continued in Buffalo Trail Public Schools.
One of the things in the press release that was mentioned was a Hapara workspace, which was built by the Learning Supports team. What exactly is a Hapara workspace and what will it do for the students?
I'm extremely proud of our Learning Services team, and we're leading the province. We have a collaboration on Hapara, and so it's, I would say, similar to a Google Classroom that's enhanced. So all of our staff, all of our students have access to an area where there's lesson plans, ideas for visiting cultural events, or supporting learning, land-based learning activities in this workspace. So you don't have to go outside and Google and try and find your own activities. This workspace has information provided that are readily available for K-12 learners within our system.
It's all about honoring, of course, the Indigenous community this month, and not only this month, you said throughout the year. What does the school have planned, though, specifically for this month?
Our schools have planned and promoted National Indigenous History Month and then National Indigenous Peoples Day on June 21st. So what you will see in our schools, you'll see various celebrations, powwows, drumming, cultural events that are hosted within their schools. They've had various elders or knowledge keepers come in or will be coming in to celebrate National Indigenous History Peoples Month. Our teachers are providing lessons to learn about the legacy of residential school, or to learn about different ways of knowing, learning, and being of our Indigenous people. So there's many celebrations, many lessons, many opportunities for our students and staff to learn together this month in all of our BTPS schools.
How do you think reconciliation efforts are going within the school community and elsewhere?
Well, within the school community, I think we are definitely on the road to reconciliation, because it's about remembering what has happened and ensuring that we bring those conversations to the forefront, that we continue our learning and we're not avoiding those conversations, and we're supporting students and staff in being able to do that. So I do feel that we're definitely supporting reconciliation by having conversations and having events and celebrations about our Indigenous people.
And those were all my questions today, but is there anything perhaps that I have missed from my questions that you would like to add about what the school is doing?
Well, one of the things that we're doing, and I commit also to the calls of action in the Truth and Reconciliation Commission's report. And this month, I really did commit to the call of action 63.2, where I'm sharing supports and resources to our schools and to our teachers for best practices within the classroom. So that's part of our Hapara workspace. That's part of a newsletter that gets released to staff, because I do find that it's just very important that we're all learning on the journey and sharing information when that's available.